good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are all well. How has everyone been? Well, hopefully it's not been too bad. My week has been pretty good too. Pretty interesting. Lots of different stuff happening. But I was definitely looking forward to today for sure. And because I know last week, as promised, uh, and as per usual, I talked too much, so we didn't have time to practice. But I thought today we take a little bit more time to just kind of settle back into a little bit more internal investigation, shall we say? But uh, hopefully, September's been it's been an interesting last few sessions for you guys. I know resilience has been the month's topic, and hopefully, you guys have been able to sort of eke out different examples through your practice and maybe in your day to day as well. I know we were talking a lot about the importance of resilience and the importance of kind of giving us or ourselves that aikido of communication, so to speak, as we were talking about last week. Giving kind of stepping into any relationship, including with ourselves, with that olive branch of neutrality, as we called it, where, in order to kind of develop that sense of resiliency, we enter into a relationship through communication, through action, whatever it is, on neutral ground, not aggressively, not passively, but neutral ground, and understanding what the other person is going through and trying to come to a happy medium and a happy understanding. But that also included with yourself when you're having conversations, whether it be through your practice or through your day-to-day, being or extending an olive branch of neutrality to yourself as well, and giving yourself that chance to be resilient as well. So hopefully you guys have had a chance to try that out, try that perspective out, and if you have, hopefully it's been useful. It has definitely come in handy for me. I've been trying to do it more often, definitely in more challenging situations, and it's of course been difficult, naturally, but step by step, right? We keep trying and we keep doing our best. But yeah, that was a bit of a recap for the last 2 weeks, and this week, as I rub my hands together in excitement, we're going to kind of settle in and focus a little bit more on stretching, which we haven't really been able to do, and a bit more on the practice. So if you guys didn't have anything that you wanted to talk about, was there anything that anyone wanted to share before we got started? Then we shall begin. So yeah, if you guys want to get into a comfortable spot where you have a little bit of space, where you won't, knock your arms anywhere, we're going to actually try out a little bit more of some standing stretching, I'll call it, just to kind of get ourselves out of our seats. I know myself, I sit too much, so hopefully this will help you guys kind of stretch out a little bit. So and again, feel free to, modify this to a sitting position if you don't want to stand. Feel free to do what's comfortable for you. But if you want to join me, I will be standing too. So yeah, feel free to stand or sit. And I'll give you a few minutes to sort of find a comfortable position. And again, make sure you have nothing around you so that you're not going to, hit a wall or a chair or table. And if you're ready, we're just going to start with, either if you're standing or sitting, what's called the mountain pose. And all you'll do, if you're standing, is just stand upright. Stay with a straight sort of posture. Arms at your sides. And try not to lean backwards or forward. Try to stay centered. Keeping your head centered over your shoulders as well. You can stand with your feet slightly apart or together, whatever's comfortable. Keep your body nicely aligned. And just check in with your shoulders and your lower back. And just the rest of your body to make sure you're not tensing anything. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Unscrunch your face. Make sure it's nice and comfortable. Make sure your legs aren't tensed. And just check in with your breathing. Just to make sure it's nice and even. Gentle and slow. Full body stretch. So as you inhale, raise both your arms out from your sides and bring them straight up above your head. So your palms are facing each other and your arms are just by your ears. Keep your torso nicely stretched up, like you're resembling a big, tall tree. And as you exhale, slowly bring your arms back down to your sides. And bring your torso back down so you're back in that mountain pose. And as you're breathing in again, raise your arms back up by your sides, up, and stretching right by your head, nice and tall. And as you breathe out gently, you want to bring your arms back down again. And as you're stretching, make note of any sensations that you're feeling in your body. And if your breathing changes, just make note of that too. Just make sure you're not forcing anything and you're listening to your body. If anything hurts, be gentle. And we're going to do one more stretch. So take a nice deep breath in. Slowly bring your arms up above your head. Stretch up to try and touch the stars if you can. Nice and elongated. And if you grabbed a star, that's awesome. And bring your arms back down as you gently exhale. And bring your arms back down to the sides. And just take a few moments to feel your position and center your breathing. So as you inhale, gently bring your arms up to shoulder level and extend them out, palms facing outwards. And flex your wrist so that your palm is facing away from you. And feel the stretch in your arms. Make sure you're not tensing your lower back or your legs. And as you exhale, slowly bring your arms back down to your sides. Again, make note of any feelings or sensations you might have as you're doing your stretching. And take another nice deep breath in and bring your arms back up to your sides. And stretch those palms away from you. And stretch as much as you can, making a nice big T shape. And as you gently exhale, bring those arms right back down again. I'm going to do it one more time. Again, listen to your body if anything's hurting. You don't have to continue. But if you can, take a nice breath in and gently bring your arms back up, back into that T shape at shoulder level, and stretch. Always keeping a mindful eye on your breathing and any sensations. And exhale and gently bring your arms back down. And again, stay in your mountain pose and check in again. Check in with your body and your breathing. So I'll describe to you what we're going to do and you can give it a shot. But it's the one arm stretch. So what we want to do is take your right arm. You want to gently, as you breathe in, bring your right arm up above your head like you're reaching for an apple. But as you raise your right arm, I want you to lift your left heel off the ground, keeping your toes on the ground, just lifting your left heel. So as you're in mountain pose, and you take a gentle breath in, as you gently lift your right arm up above your head like you're going to pick a star or an apple, and you're stretching up, raise that left heel off the ground very slowly. Keep in mind your balance, and if you feel like you can't or you're going to tip over, bring the heel back down. That's okay. And as you exhale, gently lower your heel and your right arm. And we'll try one more time. As you take a gentle breath in, raise that right arm up above your head and see if you can grab a star. And as you raise that right arm, gently raise your left heel. And stretch, nice and tall. And as you exhale, slowly lower your heel and bring your arm back down to your side. And we'll switch. So on your next breath in, gently raise your left arm above your head, reach for that apple, and gently raise your right heel off the ground. As you feel that stretch, gently exhale, drop that right heel down to the ground, and bring your left arm gently back to its side. And we'll do it one more time. Take a gentle breath in and raise that left arm up above your head. Stretch and gently raise that right heel. Keeping in mind your balance. And gently exhale. Drop your heel and drop your arm. And gently check in with your breathing. And if you'd like to stay standing, you can. Or if you'd like to sit, gently find your seat and very slowly lower yourself down to your chair, keeping your mindfulness on your breathing. If you're standing, make sure you're safe and your posture and your position gives you stability. but we're going to stay with our breath and bring our mind down and breathing down into our stomach. Focus on that gentle rise and fall as you breathe deeply in. Feel the rise of your stomach, and as you exhale, you feel the lowering of your stomach. You don't want to force your breathing. Just be very gentle. And again, if you feel lightheaded, just bring your focus back to your nose. And try to be with your breath. Again, if you hear sounds, it's okay. Just bring your mind back to your breathing. Any thoughts? Welcome them like a house guest. Let them stay a while, and then let them leave. But each time your mind wanders, just remember to bring it right back to where you started. And again, if you're standing, check in to make sure you're safe. Just bring your focus right back to that breathing. And now as you're gently focusing on your breathing, I want you to bring your attention slowly back up to your nose. Taking a couple breaths in and out, and bringing your attention to where you're sitting or standing. And just grounding yourself again. And I want you to very gently, on your next in-breath, whether you're standing or sitting, and if your shoulders and arms are okay, there's no pain, take a nice deep breath in and raise your arms gently up above your head. Interlock your hands and do a nice stretch up, nice and tall. And you want to gently lean your body over to the right side. Come back down to the center and gently lean over to the left side. Nicely stretch out. Come back to the center. Very gently unlock your fingers, and as you exhale, bring those arms right back down to your sides or to your lap. I want you to do a gentle shoulder roll, just to loosen up those shoulders, backwards or forwards. Nice and big. Nice and big, just to stretch everything out. And bring your shoulders back to the center. And then I just want you to take a nice, big, deep breath in, full of oxygen. Fill up your lungs as much as you possibly can. Hold in that breath and just exhale and open your eyes. And hopefully You feel nice, loose, and limbered up, and chill as an ice cube. And I hope that you feel ready to tackle the day, as you guys always are. So thank you so much for joining today. Hope you didn't mind, there was no discussion, but I hope your bodies and minds feel nice, loose, and limbered up, and I hope you're ready for Wednesday and the rest of the week. So thank you as always for joining this morning, and I hope you guys have the best day and the best rest of the week. Thank you.